Bogus. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
All right, he's one of my favorite comedians in the world, Jason Scoop. He travels the world like crazy. He's doing all these creative little initiatives. We had him here not too long ago, but I think I really like this one. It's, hey, Father's Day. When is Father's Day? Is it Friday? Oh, it's Friday. What the hell? Jeez, why do I do this? When I said Friday, is it Friday? No, of course, it's Sunday. You don't think anything's going on with my brain. Wait, Juneteenth is not Friday. Isn't that a Monday? Friday. We celebrate it on Monday, though, right? No, it's a federal holiday. When is the federal holiday? By the way, it's a bogus holiday. Nobody knows what Juneteenth is. Nobody in the world knows what that day is. So what? When are the banks closed and stuff like that for the federal holiday? Not on Friday. That never happens. They make it a 3-day weekend and they give everybody the Monday off. Juneteenth. I forgot. What are we going to do for Juneteenth? Huh? Going to hang out on the stoop? What do you want to do?
We're not allowed to do that.
What? You're not allowed to do that?
We're not allowed.
Why aren't you allowed?
We're not, because we're white.
Oh, Juneteenth is about race?
I just know white people aren't allowed to sit on the stoops.
Get out. Get out right now with that kind of racist attitude.
That's what I'm hearing in Brooklyn.
Anybody can do anything they want, no matter what their skin color.
Not on Bed-Stuy. We're not allowed to.
Oh, brother, you got all these hipster rules that you care about, right? The cultural appropriation and that nonsense. Juneteenth, when is the day off in 2026? And the answer is, doesn't say. Wait, June 19th. Establishes, okay, hold on a second. Federal law says this, that, and the other thing. Oh, shoot. Well, look at this. The damn thing doesn't even tell me. For these employees, when a holiday falls on a non-work day, Saturday or Sunday, the holiday is observed on Monday. If the holiday falls on Sunday or Friday, if the holiday falls on Saturday. Jeez, where's the calendar? Is there a calendar for this? I want to know. All right. Wow, you're right. Wait, no, that's 2026. Where the freaking hell is it? Hold on, hold the wire. Here we go. Scrolling. It doesn't say. Shoot. Wait. You guys know. I'm going to have to take off. I just to be sure, I'm taking off. Hold on. Let me hear Jason Scoop. He's got a great idea. Wow, you're right. It's Friday the 19th. It's a federal holiday for Friday the 19th. Weird. Totally weird. Jason Scoop as Donald Trump with the Happy Father's Day message.
And I'd like to very strongly send a message to Lionel Sr. Hello, Lionel Sr. Good guy, straight out of Central Casting. You know, your son, Lionel Jr., he reached out very strongly, and he said, Mr. Trump, Mr. President, I know you're busy. You're doing a lot. You're making our country great again. He goes, Dad, my father, who I respect very strongly. Lionel Sr. is Democrat. He's, he didn't write this, but I'm assuming you supported Kamala, who was a fake African-American. I know the African-Americans better than anyone. She was not an African-American. She never said, mm-hmm. That's how I know. She never said, mm-hmm. That's how I know very strongly. But look, we hear that you are a proud Haitian-American immigrant since the mid-'60s. You've been here since the mid-'60s, Democrat. But that's okay. Your favorite president used to be Democrat. I won bigly as Democrat. I won bigly, perhaps even bigger, as a Republican candidate and winner twice, really 3 times if you look at it. We were treated so unfairly by the radical leftists, Marxists, and communists.
It's great. It's great. It just totally gets his essence. You know what I mean? The on and on stuff. It's great. All right, we got to get the hell out of here. I got to get the videos ready for tonight. All right, let's do this. Dennis, what do you want to say?
Fan from day one. You get better every day, as I tell you. Greg, my opinion, want to get your thoughts. I believe that Trump stopped bombing because we're running out of bullets. There's a really frightening article in today's Times talking about the fact that Ukraine they don't have enough Patriot missiles, and Russia's starting to wipe the streets with them. So I wanted to get your input on that.
Well,
I
do know our stockpiles is an issue that we're a little bit concerned about. Yes, we depleted a lot of them, and it's not exactly easy to make these things again. There's a big backlog, and but I don't think that has anything to do with why we're signing now. All right. I mean, the president has wanted this thing. He never wanted this thing to go longer, right? I mean, he's always been applying pressure to end it, right? Right. We want to do what we want to do. Here's a ceasefire. That is in the back of our minds. We do have that concern, but I don't think that's what's driving this. Is that fair?
Yeah, and Greg, yeah, that's true. And Greg, one other thing. Apparently, this dust or uranium is so far deep down into the ground. How would they be able to do anything with it without us knowing? I mean, we got cameras all over the world and can pick up a mosquito from 1,000 miles away. Wouldn't they, as soon as they touched it, couldn't we see it and then bomb the crap out of them?
Yeah, potentially. I have heard different versions of this. You see things on the internet, and somebody talks about, I think they call it Skyhorse Mountain. And under Skyhorse Mountain is a complex. It's about as tall or deep as the Empire State Building. Just cram the Empire State Building underground, and it would be at the bottom of the Empire State Building. Is that the way Vice President Vance has alluded to the technical challenges here? But as President Trump said, if they were ever to try to get that stuff, we would know. We're going to get it, but we would know. We have satellites that could literally read the fine print on a newspaper. You could put a newspaper right next to the uranium, and we could read the newspaper with our satellites. So we will know, and we'll have a mechanism to deal with it. Thank you, pal. Alan, hello.
Hey, my brother, I want to thank you for your enthusiasm yesterday describing that flyover. I loved it. I love the fact that you have a bravado about being as important to American freedom as you have been, and thank you. And as an Israeli-born, New York-raised Zionist, I want to thank every member of the American military and the greatest president in the history of Zionism and the tribe of Israel, Donald J. Trump. There's a lot of division, Greg, trying to be sown between the tribe of Israel, which, by the way, predates the Bible, who Jesus lived and died as a member of this very tribe. So don't be mistaken. We are forever grateful for the Zionist himself, Donald J. Trump. And it really sickens me that people don't have the understanding that in the first 3 days of this war, we took out the first 3 layers of the generals, lieutenants, captain. Greg, I don't understand. If we did that in any other war, it would have ended. Why was the media allowed to continue the propaganda and tie it into oil prices? I think Bessent did a very bad job at not regulating the high-frequency trading of gas after this war broke out.
Well, look, people are allowed to say whatever the hell they want to say. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate that it's always anti-Trump all the time and propaganda, like you say. And Zionism, of course, as you know, is not a bad word, right? Hey, we believe that Israel has a right to exist and should exist. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Bessent, I'm not familiar with this HFT stuff. I'll look into it. Very nice. Thank you, Alan. And finally, we got to go in a moment. Mike from St. James. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
The oil tankers stuck in the Gulf of Hormuz, full of oil. Didn't the oil come from Iran?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, most of it. Why? Huh?
Hello.
Yeah. I see. You know, we don't want that. We don't want that oil to get through. Right. That's a component here. Anyway, it's all going to open up. We just got to get that damn last set of pesky little mines that can sink ships. We got to watch out for those.